Hello, and welcome to Radio Lewes, where the music matters. My name's Steve Brooks, and you're listening to Vapour Trails.
Mystery girl. But who's the one who wanna kick it on the floor and trying to treat it like a scandal love? I'm talking about love. And I wanna know. So why don't you tell me who's the mystery girl? So who's the one who's most barefoot contestants gonna tell them where she can roam? Well, who's the one who walks up Milano Street and leaves them shouting, "Can you go home?" Now. Who's the one who wants us laughing in the country trying to hide it like a mystery girl? And who's the one who wants to kick it on the floor and trying to treat it like a scandal love? I'm talking about love. And I wanna know. So you better tell me. What do you know? What do you know about love? So who's the one who loves to tell them what's wrong and loves to tell them what don't belong? I don't care what was here, I just know what I done longing for. Well, who's the one who's trying to tuck it in a door and trying to hide it like a mystery girl? And who's the one who wanna kick it on the floor and try to beat it like a scandal love? I'm talking about love. And I gotta know. So why don't you tell me? What do you know? Because I wanna know. Oh, what do you know? What do you know about love? What do you know about love? What do you know about love, baby? And who's the mystery girls? So who's the mystery girls? Who are the mystery girls? So what's the mystery girl? Mystery.
The very fine New York Dolls there with Who Are the Mystery Girls. And that's from 1974 and an album Too Much Too Soon. Yes, welcome back to Vapour Trails. Steve Brooks here again. What we've got today is quite a collection of rare glam, amongst other things. And that's all to do with listener Alan Hay, who suggested the next track. And from that, I kind of went looking and searching and found all kinds of things. So thank you very much, Alan. So basically, this show is pretty much yours. So we're going to start off with The Duke and Bish Bash Bosh.
some fun. She said, my, ain't you one? Big fast bars, know what I mean. Big fast bars, woo, what a treat. it was easy, easy, easy. I knew I couldn't miss. This fast boss, woo, what a kiss. Well, she was thinking through, she could have passed for 20. You know what I mean? She had a smooth Rolls Royce and she drove a suit-up Bentley. You know what I dream? Well, there I was at the traffic lights, and up the road she came. She said, hi, 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 and what's your name? Big fast boss, know what I need. Big fast boss, woo, what a treat. Well, it was easy, easy, easy. I knew I couldn't miss. Big fast boss, woo, what a kiss. Hi, 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 and what's your name? Big fat boss, know what I mean. Big fat boss, oh, what a treat. Well, it was easy, easy, easy. I got it all sussed out. Big fat boss, there ain't no doubt.
Oh, I've been meaning to play that for a while now. That's the Duke and Bish Bash Bosh. And the Duke were, you could call them like suede head stompers. They were kind of this part of this look that came out of the skinhead look in the early 70s. And that track's from 1974, where they'd kind of grown their hair a bit longer. They were actually wearing flares of all things, but turned up with the big bother boots on. And they had quite a following of skinheads as well that used to follow them around. The weirdest thing was that they were Scottish and played a lot in Scotland and were supported by the Bay City Rollers at one point. And the Bay City Rollers gone, oh, we really like your look and everything else. And then the next thing they know, the Bay City Rollers have actually adopted their look and just stuck a load of tartan on it. And unfortunately, the Duke that was their last single. And they didn't really get any further than that. A couple of the guys actually went on to be in Sparks, which is kind of where I found out most of this details on a Sparks website. So the next song is, we're going back to some rock and roll in 1958, and this is Vince Taylor and his Playboys and Right Behind You Baby.
You can run like a rabbit, fly like a bee. No matter what you do, you'll never get away from me, because I'm right behind you, baby. Right behind you, baby. I'm right behind you, baby, and you're never gonna get away, yeah. Well, you can make up your face, dye your hair. No matter what you do, just turn around and I'll be there, because I'm right behind you, baby. Right behind you, baby. I'm right behind you, baby, and you're never gonna get away, yeah. Well, you can go to the east, go to the west, the north and the south, and all the rest. You can pop at the hop, go all across the bar, but don't think you ever gonna get it no more. Well, you can fly through the clouds, sail on the sea. No matter what you do, you'll never get away from me, because I'm right behind you, baby. Right behind you, baby. I'm right behind you, baby, and you're never gonna get away. Let's go! the south and all the rest. You can pop at the hop, roll across the floor, but don't think you ever gonna see me no more. Well, you can fly through the clouds, sail on the sea. No matter what you do, you'll never get away from me, because I'm right behind you, baby. Right behind you, baby. I'm right behind you, baby, and you're never gonna get away. Yeah. I'm right behind you, baby, and you're never gonna get away. Yeah. I'm right behind you, baby, and you're never gonna get away. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah.
The leather besuited, toilet chain wearing Vince Taylor and his Playboys there from 1958. That was fantastic. So next song is been looking into, like, say, kind of rare glam from Alan's suggestion of the Duke, and I found a whole load of albums that are available online. There's like these MP3 downloads, and there's a collection called Pink Boots and Lipstick, and this is from Pink Boots and Lipstick number 2, which is rare glam and bubblegum from the 70s, and this is a band that was fronted by a guy called Punky Meadows. So I guess there's the punk link from America. And this is Angel and the song Good Time Fanny.
Well, take a look at yourself and then rock and roll with Brandy. Jim, good time Fanny, good time Fanny. Jim, good time Fanny, good time Fanny. Fanny girl. Sound. Just give it to me and then rock and roll with Brandy. Jim, good time Fanny, good time Fanny. Jim, good time Fanny, good time Fanny.
There we go. That was Angel and Good Time Fanny. Angel were apparently discovered by Gene Simmons and did sign to the Casablanca label, which was the label that Kiss was on. And they had quite a feminine appearance, and Frank Zappa ridiculed that in the song Punky's Whips. But I don't know, I think you've let yourself down there a bit, Frank. Anyway, moving on to let's have a bit of a classic from 1971. This is The Faces and Stay With Me.
since when I saw you down on the floor. Guitar, go. You won't need too much persuading. I don't mean to sound degrading, but with a face like that, you got nothing to laugh about. Red lips, hair and fingernails. I hear you and me no Jezebel. Let's go upstairs and read my title card. Come on, honey. Stay with me. Stay with me. For tonight you better stay with me. Oh, yeah. Stay with me. Stay with me. For tonight you better stay with me. I'll walk over. So in the morning, please don't say you love me, 'cause you know I'll only kick you out the door. Yeah, I'll pay your cafe home. You can even use my best cologne. Just don't be here in the morning when I wake up. Come on, honey. Stay with me. Stay with me. 'Cause tonight you're gonna stay with me. Sit down, get up, get out. Stay with me. Stay with me. 'Cause tonight you're gonna stay with me. Hey, what's your name again? I know. Get out. Woo. Get yourself home.
Oh, I enjoyed that. There's Rod and the Faces there from 1971 and Stay With Me. And, of course, the Faces were a huge influence on a lot of punks, particularly the guitar playing of Steve Jones and also the fact I think he thieved a load of stuff off them as well. He certainly nicked a whole load of stuff from Bowie after a gig. So anyway, next song is The Stooges, which is 1969, in the year 1969, from the album 1969.
All right. Well, it's 1969, okay. Walk across the USA. It's another year for me and you. Another year with nothing to do. It's another year for me and you. Another year with nothing to do. Now last year I was 21. I didn't have a lot of fun. And now I'm gonna be
22. I say oh my and a boo-hoo. Yeah, now I'm gonna be 22. Oh my and a boo-hoo. Well, it's 1969, okay. All across the USA. It's another year for me and you. Another year with nothing to do. And it's 1969. And it's 1969. And it's 1969, baby. It's 1969, baby. It's 1969. It's 1969. It's 1969. It's 1969. It's 1969, baby.
The Stooges in 1969, from 1969. It's actually, the album is The Stooges, 1969. That was a typo on my behalf. The next song, we're going to do a bit more rockabilly from 1959. Now, this is a lady called Joyce Green, who, as far as I'm aware, only had this one single, and this is actually the B-side. This is a song called Black Cadillac. But it's kind of noticeable for its menace, I think is the word, to the person she's singing to. Anyway, this is Joyce Green and Black Cadillac.
I caught you cheating and running round, and now I'm gonna put you in a hole in the ground. I'm gonna ride to your funeral, Daddy in a black Cadillac. Oh yeah, you think you are, oh baby, but you can't come back. Now I'm gonna bump you off, gonna tell you the reason why. You worth more me than Daddy, oh. Alive, I'm gonna ride to your funeral, Daddy in a black Cadillac.
Dang, that was good, wasn't it? That's Joyce Green with Black Cadillac, which apparently was a rewrite of an earlier song called I'm Gonna Go to Your Funeral in a V8 Ford. Next up, we've got a bit of early Mark Bolan. So this is John's Children, who were known as a pop art band. There was kind of a group of bands in the late 60s. The Who was certainly top of this particular pile. John's Children, The Creation, The Action, a whole load of others. And yeah, it was known as pop art. And this is the Mark Bolan song, Desdemona.
Desdemona, just because you're the daughter of a man, he may be rich, he's in a ditch, he does not understand just how to move or rock and roll to the conventions of the young. Desdemona, 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 lift up your skirt and fly.
Almost caught me out there. Well, that is a kind of an occurrence from every show. Yes, that was John's Children featuring Mark Bolan on backing vocals there, and Desdemona from 1967. That single was actually banned by the BBC, mainly for those lines about lifting up your skirt and doing different things. And also, John's Children also had a bit of a wild reputation live. They were actually kicked off a tour with The Who for upstaging the main band, so that's quite something. This is Radio Lewes. You're listening to Vapour Trails, and my name's Steve Brooks. And the next band is a band called Hector, and again, this is from chasing up Alan Hayes' suggestion as the Duke. This is from a compilation I found called Punk 45 Spit on You, One Way... Oh, sorry, I'll say that again because I read that wrong. Punk 45, Sick on You, One Way Spit, After the Love and Before the Revolution. So after that incredible mouthful, this is Hector, 1973, and Wired Up.
Well, knock down, knock down, knock down. Heads look so worried, let's
was corking, wasn't it? There's so much more to glam than we actually kind of realise when you dig down. That was Hector, 1973, in a single called Wired Up. And also from 1973, and again keeping with the kind of glam-ish theme that we've got going on today, this is actually from the compilation of Pink Boots and Lipstick number 18, if you want to go through the whole list. This is a band called Punchin' Judy. And this is a single called a single called Settle Down. Punchin' Judy there with Settle Down. There's a whole load of elements of other glam songs that you kind of like feel that you're listening to there. I did hear a bit of mud in amongst all that. On vocals there was a lady called Barbara O'Meara, and I had a look through online this morning trying to track down more about her, and unfortunately I don't think she had much of a career after Punchin' Judy. If anyone knows, let me know. So moving on, we're going to have a little bit of psychedelia. This is the band Tomorrow, which featured Twink, who's turned up a number of times in our shows already in bands like the Social Deviants, the Pink Fairies and the Pretty Things. And Twink was part of a group called Tomorrow, and this is My White Bicycle from 1968.
bicycle. My white bicycle. The lamppost hangs, his head in disgrace, shines no light upon my face. Through the darkness we still see my white bicycle and me. My white bicycle. My white bicycle. Policeman shouts, but I don't see it. The one thing I don't believe in. He'll find some charge, but it's not paving. My white bicycle. My white bicycle.
That was My White Bicycle there by Tomorrow from the album Tomorrow from 1968. And the lead singer there was a guy called Keith West, who's probably most famous for the Grocer Jack song, or excerpt from a teenage opera, as it's officially called. But Keith West, yeah, he was quite a mover and shaker in the day. And yeah, there's lots and lots of acts in the 60s that he's involved with kind of behind the scenes. So let's have, what should we have up next? Let's have some Dutch glam then. This is Golden Earring and the very marvellous Radar Love.
I've been driving all night, my hands wet on the wheel. There's a voice in my head that drives my heel. It's my baby calling, says I need you here. And it's 4:30 and I'm shifting gear. When she's lonely and the longing gets too much, she says the cable coming in from above. Don't need to phone at all. We've got a thing that's called radar love. We've got a wave in the air. Radar love. The radio is playing some forgotten song. Brand new leaves coming on strong. The road has got me hypnotized, and I'm spinning into a new sunrise. When I get lonely and I'm for sure I've had enough, she sends a comfort coming in from above. We don't need no letter at all. We've got a thing that's called radar love. We've got a light in the sky. Radar love.
No more speed, I'm almost there. Gotta keep cool now, gotta take care. Last car to pass, here I go. And the line of cars drove down real slow. And the radio played that forgotten song. Brenda Lee's coming on strong. And the newsman sang his same song. Oh, one more radar lover gone. When I get lonely and I'm sure I've had enough, she says the comfort coming in from above. We don't need no letter at all. We've got a thing that's called red eye love. We've got a light in the sky. We've got a thing that's called red eye love. We've got a thing that's called red eye love.
Golden earring there with Radar Love, and I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. That's from an album called Moontang from 1973. Next up, we're going to have a bit of pub rock. We're going to have a bit of Ian Dury, and this is Ian Dury before the Blockheads. This is when he was in Kilburn and the High Roads, and this is the first track off the 1975 album Handsome, and this is Rough Kids.
Rough kids play rough games and kick tin cans. Leave their feet out in the eye. Rough kids that bother and make nuisance. They climb on someone else's fence. Rough kids give mama no obedience. You know, they've got no sense. Enough, so rough, so tough. Rough kids rule supreme and disobey. Trouble comes when times are tough. Rough kids move in teams, don't pay their way. They go round knocking off some stuff. Rough kids let off steam and go astray. Enough to be so rough. Enough to be rough kids. Enough to be rough kids. Enough to be rough kids.
Ah, that's great, isn't it? That's the godfather of punk, as he came to be known, Ian Dury, there while he was in Kilburn and the High Roads, and Rough Kids from 1975. Anyway, in the words of Chuck Berry, we must play our Ultimata. We must play our Ultimata. And yes, this is my Ultimata for this show. And you'll hear why as soon as it starts.
Well, the time's getting hard for you, little girl. I'm a humming and a strumming all over God's world. You don't remember when you got your last meal?
one of my glam heroes there, Ian Hunter with Once Bitten, Twice Shy from 1975. And yes, that tune actually kind of was the idea behind Vapour Trails, really, because I was just kind of obsessed with it for a little while, as you get with one tune, and kept saying hello all the time. And that was kind of one of the things that started this whole... I can't think of the wrong word there. I got a bit tongue-tied. Anyway, we're going to finish off. This is the final track now. So just to say thanks to everyone that's been sharing and caring. Thank you very much to all the new likes that Vapour Trails has had on Facebook. That's really great, and hope you keep listening. Thanks as ever to Ben, the producer, and thanks to Alan for starting us off with that request there, or suggestion of the Duke. We're going to finish with another kind of underside of glam, or kind of rare glam. This is a band called Mother Trucker, an all-female band from 1974 from their album Mother Trucker, and this is a track called Wrap It Up, I'll Take It. Anyway, this is me, Steve Brooks, and saying goodbye and see you later.
Watching you